All right, welcome guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I was in the middle of recording an update video and well, we started crashing, so I went ahead and stopped the video, was updating on Discord and was like, "You know what? Screw it. Let's just go live." So, that's what we're doing. We're just going to go live. Um so let me get all my notifications sent out. This definitely isn't something I was planning on doing, but you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and make it happen. Crashing stream. All right, there we go. That looks pretty clickbaity enough. I like it. BTC. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's go. All right. Welcome, 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 guys. We're gonna do some live streaming, some live trading and stuff on here. So we'll see what happens. Let's go live for the crash. All right, everyone. Cool, cool, cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my comments going so I can see you guys, what you guys are saying and all that good stuff. YouTube, there we are. All right, cool, cool, cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so it's actually really funny. I was in the middle of recording, and I went ahead and stopped it. So we're gonna go over what the primary things I'm looking for on here. We've already actually tagged a lot of the levels I was looking for on this drop. So not entirely sure how far we're gonna go. That being said, the signs have definitely been here that we were going to get a drop. Like, I posted a video a couple days ago, talking about this being a very legitimate possibility, if not very likely. So you really shouldn't be that out of position for it. What's up, guys? B-Vi, got John in here. Got Mr. Patil. How are y'all doing today? Awesome, 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 guys. Okay, let's drop that. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. I'm sure all your other YouTubers are not going to be jumping on here in the middle of a crash because they're all scared of you guys, right? All right. So these are the biggest signs, guys. Like the longs have been decreasing very rapidly. This is basically showing us that we've had a loss of confidence in the market, that we are going to keep going up, right? So we have a loss of confidence with this, with all the longs dropping. This is a huge indicator. If you see longs closing, that means people are losing confidence. We're going to keep going up, right? So it's basically a major sign to us. Now the good news is that the shorts also are not opening up. So that means that although we are having a lot of longs that are closing, they're not transitioning into shorts, right? So that means that they're not necessarily confident it's going to decrease. They're just not confident it's going to increase. All right. So there is a little bit of a difference there, not a huge amount, but I think it is a very important distinction to make. Something good that happened today, Dow actually closed up today quite aggressively too. This is a really nice increase, almost a full point. So whenever we see Dow and whenever we see when we see the traditional stock markets do really well, generally that also translates into crypto as well, right? Because they're both risk on assets and they are pretty similar. Yeah, I am. So like what Bedhead just said on here, I actually did. I took 35% of my holdings and I cashed them out over the last couple days, right? Reason why is because we had a very clear bearish divergence that formed. Let me go here. There you go. All right. I have all these tabs open because I was recording a video, so I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. But in the video we're talking about, we wanted to see another higher high in price. We wanted to see another lower high in RSI. We wanted, or RSI. We also want to see a lower high in volume, right? So we went ahead. We did get the higher high in price. We did get the lower high in bearish divergence, and we did get the on volume, and we did get the lower high on the RSI as well, right? So because we got all of those conditions met, I went ahead yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, I went ahead and took massive amount of profit, right? And this is right here. So I have bearish divergence on the RSI, bearish divergence on the volume, and bearish divergence or lessening on the volume, lessening on the RSI, and an increase in price. This was only an hourly, make it very clear. So this is only an hourly, so it's not that significant, which is why I didn't really go too aggressive on this. But ultimately, I did go ahead and take a pretty decent amount of position out. So I do have I have some good capital on the sideline waiting for the right opportunity to get back into it, right? And this is the condition that I'm going to be re-entering, right? I'll be re-entering alts if we can confirm it's actually an alt season, right? And we'll talk about that during the stream, exactly what that looks like. I will be entering at the weekly breaker support that I want the retest, which again, we'll talk about that as well. And number 3, I will re-enter that 35% if I'm proven to be wrong on my assessment and needed to redeploy it higher, right? Essentially, either way, I'm less exposed and focused on capital preservation, right? And that's such an important thing, guys. Capital preservation, capital preservation, capital preservation. So, all right, how are we doing? 46.8. So, all right, let's go over here. This is going to be our liquidity levels. These are our major liquidity levels that I have marked out. I would say that one as well, but ultimately we have now swept this and we have swept this. So these two levels have been swept, right? So these are the most optimal positions for people to take profits on their short positions and people in long positions to actually get those long positions stopped out, right? So ultimately, there is a lot of bullish pressure if you can get down below it, sweep it, take that liquidity, and push it back to the upside, right? And that may be all we're going to get, like legitimately. This might be the entirety of our drop, okay? And the way we're really going to know in 2 hours, if we can go ahead and close back above, I would say this high at 46,860, if we can close back above here, I think there'd be a very good chance that this is all we're going to get. And then we're going to keep going higher. All right. Legitimately. I'm not even kidding on that. All right. The markets do look overall bullish. Okay. But this is something that has needed to happen. Okay. Now, the next thing to talk about on here is going to be right here. Okay. Yearly open is a very key level. This is a very, very, very strong support level. Okay. You cannot overstress it. Yearly opens are very significant. So like let me show you guys how incredibly important a yearly open is. So let's go back to the yearly candle, 12-month candle. Oh, there you go. All right, so 2021 yearly, okay, 2022 yearly. I think that this also had a lot of significance. I'm pretty damn sure. Let me verify. Pretty sure we did. And this is going to be the 2020 yearly. All right. Okay, so we have the 2020 open, the 2021 open, and the 2022 yearly open. All right. So let's go to the lower time frame and see how much significance this 2021 had. Well, it started right here. As you can see, we tapped it, came back down here, and this was our ultimate bottom that we got back in June. Okay, so yearly opens are very significant in 2021. And over here, I believe was also significant. Yeah, right here. You guys see this? Yearly open right here. Okay. When we had our massive capitulation that happened back in March of 2020, right? When we dropped down here, where did we have a lot of resistance at? Yearly open. What was our confirmation that the bull market was back on? When we got above the yearly open, right? So now that we actually have reclaimed the yearly open, on Bitcoin, this is a very significant thing. All right. And I want to make sure that's very clear to you guys that yes, this structure does look fine. And there is a damn good possibility that it does hold, right? However, my bias is still that we're going to drop back down here just because of all these bearish divergences that are forming, and then I'm not really convinced that the market is back on just yet, right? But this yearly open absolutely could hold, so do not understate that, all right? This does look pretty good, though. Not bad. I like the buyback. Let's look at the volume. Volume is low. That's a Binance US. This is Bybit. These are a lot of leverage positions. So something to take notice of, the volume is really weak. Volume is weak. You know what? I'm not convinced this is anything. You know what? This just does not look very impressive. You guys see this? This volume, right? So if this was a very legitimate drop, we'd have a lot more volume, and we just don't right now, right? This is FTX. This is Binance. Look, none of them. We don't have any real. Yeah, I think it's way too low a time frame for a bullish hammer at this point. I see where you're at, though, bro. It makes sense, but not really convinced yet. But the volume, though, because if you're going to have such a massive, like, capitulative style move, right? Even though it's a very low time frame, this is a very capitulative style movement, parabolically capitulative. And we just don't really have that much volume on it, which is, I'm actually pretty bullish right now. I actually am pretty bullish, right? Now, we just closed an hourly too, didn't we? Yeah, hourly just got closed. Go back up here. I want to see the yearly open get tagged. Yeah, I do want to see the yearly open get tagged. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is going to really drop that much further. I'm really not. Nothing on here really just screams at me that this is just going to just collapse. No. We swept the liquidity. We have this massive inefficiency up here, and these do like to get filled, but we're not guaranteed to do it. It's a really shallow retracement, but this might be all we're going to get, guys. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. Anything crazy? Still ranging, right? So on the Bitcoin dominance, you talk about how basically in this entire region, this is all just following Bitcoin, some 2x winners, but nothing crazy, right? We're going to have ones like waves in here, like Ethereum Classic, etc. But ultimately, I'm not expecting anything really ridiculous in here, right? Once we start dropping down here, then we're going to get some serious movements. Okay, these are going to be some real serious movements. We're going to get some really, really awesome movements. And then down here, this is when just full on altcoin season happens, right? This is just like complete degen, long your longs, and everything and anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to make a ton of money. All right, if you get down below here. All right, let's see what else we got here. RSI on a low time frame with the lowest been in a while. Let's look at that. So we do want to try to find like some, if we can find a good bullish divergence, that'd be a really nice sign, right? So what is a bullish divergence for the first part, right? Let's look at that. So essentially a bullish divergence is when you have a lower price with a higher RSI, okay? Well, we don't have a bullish divergence forming. Yeah, there is no bullish divergence. You guys see that? There is no bullish divergence here. So that being said, go guys, like I cannot stress this enough. This is like this volume is mediocre. It really is. It's just is like no volume. So volume is garbage. Yeah, if you guys are not a part of the Discord, you guys are seriously missing out. Make sure you guys join. Like I can't even. It's just incredible to me, people who have not joined the Discord yet. Like we have put so much information out there. So, you think it's gonna get to $1 billion? Yeah, easily. I think $1 billion of Bitcoin makes a ton of sense. Absolutely. Back in the 747 range. Let's look at the Bitcoin pairings. Let's see if we have any real winners out there. Bitcoin pairings. Chili's. Ethereum Classic still doing well. Wow, that's crazy. XRP's holding up really nicely. Good to see. My quant stamp's doing good. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. I need a win. Quant stamp be a really nice one for me. It's one of those absolute garbage coins, but you know what? The structure looks really clean here. Like, look at this, guys. This is one of the ones I posted about in the Discord. So if you're a part of that, especially on the Patreon side, you're going to get this information. But look at this. Clear impulse, clear corrective structure, right? Look at the volume. Looks perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for, right? Now, on the USD pairing, it looks even better. So that's what I'm really excited about. Go over here to Quant Stamp again. USP, where is it? Come on, baby. Where are you at? I had it on here. Oh, guess not. Let's go to the USD pairing. Yeah, Waves is an animal. It's crazy. It's a great testament to not selling too early, right? So having a plan and sticking with it. That's what it basically teaches you. Look at this consolidation. Look, inside the golden pocket too. Guys, like this is absolutely perfect. So go to the 4-hour, clear impulse. Okay. From the very bottom to the top, we are right here at the 618 right now. This is perfect. Research. Who cares about researching, man? Just kidding. It's probably a good idea. Whatever strategy you use to obviously, do it. Yeah. I don't research coins at all. I don't research them whatsoever. I look at a chart. I like a chart. I buy. That's what I do. And it's worked out very well for me. But that's my strategy. It's what I do, and I'm very successful doing it. All right, so this is the DXY, right? So DXY, we broke out of the consolidation. I was talking about this in the last video. So here's the deal, right? We broke out and we rejected. We fell right back in the consolidation structure. So this to me looks really damn healthy. And this is actually a very bullish sign for the market. Okay, very bullish sign. Now, ultimately, if we're going to really get bullish, we have to break down below this trend line. Okay, this trend line is very solid. It has a lot of history on here. Go back, you can see. Okay? This trend line is significant. And as you can see, we're above it, right? The DXY, we want to be bearish in the DXY because being bearish in the DXY is bullish for crypto, right? So we want to see it drop below here and keep going down. So the red path is what I drew last night, is what I was expecting, all right? To match my bearish bias, I wanted to see DXY increase to the upside, right? However, as you can see, we rounded and kept going down. So I'm expecting some sort of a bearish retest and continuation back down. This would be a very bullish indicator for me, right? I would go very risk on, right? I would take a lot of risks and buy a lot of different cryptocurrencies and everything else if we can break down below here, which we haven't done yet, right? That being said, this does look a lot more this looks a lot better for crypto than it did when I made the video a couple nights ago. Okay, so this is actually a very bullish sign. I like seeing this. Because obviously, although I was a bear 2 days ago, and we have had some sort of a drop as a little confirmation to me. That being said, I make the more money by it going up. So I'm still around 75% exposed to the market right now. So like if the market does go up, I do make a lot of money. However, if it drops, I have capital on the side so I can reinvest, so I can keep going up. But you know what? I want to make money now, so I'm totally okay with the market just keep going up, right? And I do not short the market anymore. I used to back in the day, but I don't do leverage anymore. I just do spot trading. So I don't really make money whenever the market's dropping. So I am totally okay with continuing a bull run, right? Let's see. Now, where are we ultimately targeting, right? So let's talk about high time frame. So where are we targeting if we do keep going up, right? And let's go over here to the USD pairings. What is my expectation, right? So ultimately, I'm looking for us to jump here and retest this level right here. This is the 3-day breaker right here. Okay. And also we have a golden pocket retracement I'm looking for. Adjust a little bit. There's that. Put this at the very top, right? This is a golden pocket retracement of this structure. So while everyone else is going to be super, super bullish right here and claiming for 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, a million, a billion, apparently, based upon Bro's assessment, right? Everyone's calling for, extreme levels. I'm actually just looking right here. This is it. I want this level right here. And as we go up, I'm going to be selling in this region, and not just Bitcoin. I'll be selling everything, right? And so I'm going to sell everything in this region. And then the only way I'm going to buy back into it is if we get back above this region right here. This is my last little line in the sand on bearishness, right? So this is like my last little level that I think could give us some sort of resistance. But ultimately, if we start trading above here, I'd probably reallocate some position. But ultimately, this is the area I'm expecting a major rejection before we just start dropping back further. Okay. Right. I think that we're going to keep going back further down. Right. And there's a few different reasons to why my assumption is so strong here. Right. Why I'm so committed to this level. Why am I so committed to it? Well, there's a few different reasons. Right. So ultimately, this looks like a rising channel. Rising channels are bearish, right? So we tap the top side, the bottom side, the bottom side. We were able to catch the bottom over here because we assumed parallelity and drew this down here. So yes, we were able to essentially catch the bottom of this wick. But this region right here is the midline, right? And midlines are actually very significant on a chart. So if we do come up here and we do tap this midline, where is this midline at? Guys, it's at the golden pocket region, okay? Look at this. You guys see how this works? We're at the golden pocket region by coming up here and retesting that midline. So yeah, that's what my expectations are. I do expect us to consolidate here, to play around a little bit, but to come back up here, and ultimately I will be selling at this midline, which happens to also be the golden pocket retracement, which also happens to be the 3-day breaker, and which happens to be the level I've been targeting for a long time. See, since gosh, even before then, honestly. But either way, guys, this is where I'm selling all my stuff. Then I'll be looking to buy back in lower. Right. All right. What do we got here? Right, but long-term plays like to know what a project long solve. Short-term, yeah, go by charts only. Miss reason. Oh, you're good. When you sell everything, you convert it to USDT or back to fiat? Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't know. Probably fiat because I like money, right? Money, and so I like to be able to pull it to my bank because I'll probably be if it does come back up here. Understand that like I will have a lot of capital on the sidelines to re-enter, and I will be playing the bounces, right? And make this very clear. I love bear markets, right? I I did a video back in the day on how to trade bear markets, and I'm actually like I was born and raised in a bear market, and that is like that is where I feel the most comfortable about it, right? And so just to give you an idea, like during the bear market, I actually did really, really well. Although the total market cap only increased by around 400% since I entered the market, my actual gains are up around 5,000%. Okay. And this is because I was able to basically play the bounces. And that's what I did over and over and over again. And although my portfolio balance stayed relatively flat during the bear market, my Satoshi value increased substantially. So whenever the next bull run did actually come around, I was in a very well position so that I can take advantage of the bull market, right? And that is essentially what I did back then. So um, I would play in the bear market, and if you're a part of the Discord group, you're going to be playing the bear market with me, or at least I will be giving you the information to play it. But yeah, guys, like I really am excited about the bear market. I really am. I love bear markets. So they're my favorite. They really are. Um, so yeah, right now, guys, Bitcoin looks pretty healthy. All right, the volume here has been shitty. It's really low. So because the volume has been so low, this looks really healthy. So this is pretty good, guys. I'm not concerned about this at all. I really now okay. Let me make this clear though. This retest right here, right? Because we had a drop. This very well could be a bearish retest back in this consolidations cluster. Right? I'm trying to find a really good level on here, and it's not very clear. But our yes. Sucks. I don't like this is technically a breaker, but I don't like it. And that might be all we're gonna get, honestly. Let's try a 12-hour. Ooh. All right. I think I like this one a lot better. I think this is my level. I like this. So this right here is my level I'm looking for. So if we can close this 12-hour back inside here, that would be my confirmation that this is done. All right, because that'd be a really strong bullish candle. It closed in 9 hours, which sucks. I know it's really hard to be like, oh man, we got to wait 9 hours for confirmation. Guys, I'm sorry, but yeah, like if you really want that confirmation, you're going to have to wait for the right time to play out. But if we can close back above or inside this level, I'd be pretty content that this drop is done. Does that be a really nice bullish hammer? You're pretty happy with it. All right. Hi, mate. What's up, Carbon Impulse? How you doing, buddy? It is good to see you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not already. Make sure you guys are part of the Discord. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. I think that's where I'm at, guys. I think this all makes sense. Pretty content with it. You guys have any real questions or any of that stuff? I think ultimately, I think it just makes sense. So we're waiting for this right here. That's the key. That's the key, guys. I think that's what we're looking for. Yeah, I think that's it. No, it's George. You've got to be in the Discord, right? I thought you were. Should be in here. Let me see it real quick. Let's find it. Yep, here it is, right here. Look at this sucker. I'm gonna post it right here so you guys all have it. Pop. There it is. All right, cool. Thoughts on Ethereum BTC? Let's look at it. I'm curious. Ethereum BTC. All right. I haven't looked at Ethereum BTC in a while, actually. I need to. Definitely a pretty important one to be following, right? Because Ethereum is the leading altcoin, or it's the second largest market cap in the world, right? And not only that, it's also the largest market cap it's also the largest altcoin, right? And it does actually, it's very significant. Ooh. All right, here's something important. Look at this. 200 daily moving average is actually being rejected right now. You guys see that? 200 daily. That's pretty significant, I think. For the triangle, I don't think we're out of it. My screen's really blurry. I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, and I'm in my car, so a little hard to do this. But so essentially, what I want to see is I want to see this level hold. It's on. Yeah, 200. All right, I need to focus. I got to focus. Okay. Ethereum, BTC. These are the primary levels of resistance that I've laid out. Okay. I believe they're 3 days. Nope, they're weeklies. Yeah. Weekly, weekly, weekly. Very clear, very easy. It's nothing like it's nothing astronomically hard about these levels. But remember what breakers are and why they're important, right? Breakers are periods of consolidation that have already had contention in the past, right? So if you go to the lower time frame, we can see this area has already been fought over, just like this area has already been fought over, and this area has already been fought over. So when we go back up to these levels, since it was already fought over and the Bears eventually won, then when we get there again, it's going to be an obvious level where there's going to be more contention. So when we come up here, these are the levels where I'm expecting us to have issues with, right? So breakers are a pretty damn simple concept and execution, but as long as you understand why we do it, it makes a ton of sense. So right here, I expect resistance, right here, and right here. I don't really know if a golden pocket really makes sense here, or I can't talk today, man. A golden pocket retracement. Let's see where that's at. Oh, so right here. So inside this weekly breaker. So yeah, this entire region is where I'm expecting a lot of resistance at. But could we keep going up for a little bit further? Yeah, we can. This. Oh, that was all right. Never mind. Look at different altcoins. See if there's anything else on here. Want stand? Come on, baby. I need you to take off. I want you to take off and be really, 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 really good. It's a very, very, very low market cap coin. So, ton of potential there if it goes the way I'm hoping so. And it's not really following Bitcoin, which is why I'm okay being exposed to it. A lot of these really small coins like Jasmy shipping, Quant Stamp, MTV, things of that nature, like they're not really following Bitcoin that well. So I can basically get into those while Bitcoin is, at a weird spot. So I'm exposed to the market, but I'm not really exposed to coins that are that influenced by Bitcoin. And that's a big reason why I'm actually in those trades right now. Yeah. Dude, I know you're DMing me on Discord, bro. You always DM me on Discord. I'm fully aware. I don't want to open up your I don't want to open up your messages while we're on here though. Yeah, guys, I don't really know what else to add here, honestly. I think it all makes sense. I think I don't really think that we're gonna drop much further, if at all. Doesn't make much sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Actually, what I'm gonna do though is I'm going to end this video. Then I'm going to go and I'm gonna make a market update video. What I was trying to do earlier, right? What I was trying to do earlier whenever I started this live stream, I was actually recording a video talking about this drop I was expecting, and the drop happened in the middle of the video, so I went ahead and stopped it and started the live stream instead, so I can at least talk to you guys. But I think we're stable enough. I don't think we're gonna get too much more of a drop. So either way, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I will make a video. I'm no kidding. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna start recording another one, and then I'll release that probably in the next hour or so. Okay, so. All right, guys. Well, have a good one, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video, which will be a lot more condensed, a lot more, specified and all that stuff. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna let you guys go. So, like always, deuces, boys. I'm out.